No more questions. Everybody, that's it.
How many games at a time is it best to take it? One or two?
Just one for now. Yeah, just one's good.
Cam,
Yeah.
If the team is looking for reasons to be optimistic, is the way the schedule sets up kind of near the top of the list? You've got lots of games against teams you're chasing, lots of games against the West still.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was 14 of our next 15 we've got against our own conference/division. So, I mean, these are the games you need to win to move up if you're going to make any kind of push at this time of year. So, we put ourselves in a bit of a hole, but now we're looking to climb out of it, and these are the games you need to do it.
Patrick Maroon said yesterday he's starting to sense in the room a little bit of the swagger that you guys had last year, that for the first month and a half it was maybe a little shock at where you were at. The confidence and swagger is coming back. Have you seen it?
It's definitely coming back. I saw it in the last 3 or 4 games that I watched from up top, and then the first couple games I've played. So, I mean, we definitely seem to turn a corner there. We're playing with a lot more speed, a lot more confidence, a lot more pace with our game. So, I mean, anytime we're playing like that, we're a tough team to handle. I mean, they're a great team. They've been a good team for a long time now. They're always a measuring stick of the Western Conference. So, I mean, they play a great system. They got a lot of skill. Their power play is pretty deadly whenever they get a chance. So we got to stay out of the box and play smart. But like I said, I think that they caught us when we weren't playing our best hockey, and now we're coming back playing a little bit stronger. So hopefully we can give them a better game tonight.
What does Andre Sekera bring to the lineup?
So I'm sure Chris talks about this, but St. Louis, and I know they're a strong team, but do you guys use that last game against them in St. Louis as motivation, as well as using the fact that you guys are playing pretty well right now?
Well, we should. Obviously, it wasn't a pretty one in St. Louis last time, so should be a lot of excitement in this group to get a better end result today. And obviously, seeing Reggie back too brings a lot of energy to the group, so it should be a good night.
How different is the attitude of this team maybe now compared to when you guys were in St. Louis and things were kind of up and down?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it helps to win a couple of games to get the energy back in the group, but you know, it's we need to win games. That's just how simple this is, and it doesn't matter who's the opponent. And obviously today is a great test for us with St. Louis. They're probably one of the best teams in the league right now, so it should be an exciting night for this group.
Can I ask you about Sekera, what he brings to the lineup, and what does it mean to have him back, I guess, for you guys?
It means a lot. Obviously, he's been out for a little bit, but he's such a veteran presence back there, and I don't know, he got that effect on the group that kind of calms things down. So it's he's very helpful for this group with everything he brings. He's a leader in the room, he's a leader on the ice, so we're very glad to have him back.
You have a chance to get to 500 before Christmas. Is that just even psychologically a big hurdle to get to, or a plateau to get to?
Yeah, we would like to be at 500 Christmas, yeah. But we just have to see it one game at a time, and like it starts today, it's a big test for us. Obviously, 3 wins is a confidence boost, but it's a lot of work to do.
For everything.
that you guys look at it that way too?
Hope. I don't know. I don't think hope is the right word around this time of the year. Like, we're just playing. I think everyone has. We have a lot of belief, not hope. A lot of belief in this room, and that's something we need to continue. And we've been playing a little better hockey as of late, but we know we still have another level we can take it to.
These games head to head against teams you're facing, teams in your conference, in your division. Those are important, though, aren't they? I mean, they allow you to make up that ground.
Yeah, we're not. I think we said this before. We're not in a position to give up much right now, and for us, each and every game we got to take it one game at a time. And tonight's an important one. I think these last two on home ice, they give us a good chance to have a good feeling going into the Christmas break. With that said, we got to take it one at a time, and playing a team within our conference tonight, it's a big game for us.
If you track down that playoff spot, how do you envision that going down? Do you need like a 7-1 stretch or a slow, steady pace? How is this going to get done?
Yeah, I think I just said it before. I don't think we're looking at stretches that we need to put together so as much as putting it one game at a time. The more you look forward and not focus on the task at hand, I think that's when you start to lose it. So for us, it's just that same approach to take it one day at a time, one game at a time. But especially these conference ones and the division games that we're going to play, they're going to be important.
You guys are pretty good against the West. It's 5-1 against the Pacific, 8-6 against the West overall. So.
Yeah, that needs to continue, especially because these are teams that we play more often than the teams out east. That needs to continue. With that said, we have to be on our toes no matter what team we're playing, from what conference or what the standings are. We have to be on our toes each and every night. But like I said before, these are big games for us, and I think everyone's looking forward to it.
You hope that continues? Believe it.
Louis, the kid's hot, hey? Did you ever go on a scoring streak like that?
Yeah, maybe.
Todd, we were talking to a few of the players about the success you've had against, teams in your division in particular, and if there's a positive in what you have left on the schedule, is that it? Just how many times you face teams you're chasing, and that helps?
Well, it only helps if we win the games, but it gives us an opportunity. That won't be enough. Just to play successful in the division, we're going to have to play successful in the conference, and the East has given us a lot of trouble. We're done a lot of them at this point already this season, but what's remaining, we have to be productive in those games.
Jaden Schwartz leading the league in even strength points. He's missed the last 5 games, and he's still there. The Blues 5-on-5 scoring, they've only got 1 goal in 5 games since he's gone down. In your pre-scouting, have you noticed, was he that impactful for that group, or is this just one of those funks that good teams go through at some point in the year?
Well, he's that impactful, but teams also waver on their play and their success rates. It's a long season, so they'd have to do a better job of evaluating their team and answering that question. But I can certainly comment on Jaden. He's a lot like Logan Couture was for San Jose, where he drives that team, and he's relentless. He's got a work ethic that pulls everybody along, and he's a tremendous player. So anytime you lose that type of player, it affects your team, not just individually stat-wise, but the ability to pull everybody along. And I think he's that type of player. Again, they would have to tell you, but I think he's that type of player and gets things done for them.
Todd, is Andre Sekera play tonight, and also what does he mean to your lineup when he does come back?
Yes, at this point he'll play tonight, and he means a ton to our lineup. When he's up and running and he's played numerous games and he's at the top of his game, he plays in every situation. He's a 22, 23-minute night player. He's got a calm demeanor to him and some leadership skills. And when you only dress 6 defensemen on any given night, it's nice to add that list of characteristics to a lineup. Now, we have to also be aware, and I think we all got to temper our excitement. He hasn't played for a long, long time. He didn't have training camp. He didn't have exhibition season. He's going to go into a game tonight against one of the top teams in the league that offensively can roll around pretty good, and he'll get tested. So we'll have to manage him a little bit, and he'll get more and more opportunity as we go forward, but we're counting on him.
Yeah, when you say manage him, is that a communication between the player and the coach? Like, do you put him out there, and does he kind of come back to you and have a certain number that you want?
Jimmy Johnson takes care of those changes on the back end, but we talk on the bench. He'll give us an indication if he's sharp, if he's slow, if he's fast, if he's making plays, if he's able to read things just through the level of his play. No different than Lars coming back. Now, Lars was only gone for 3 weeks. But we'll keep an eye on him. By no means do we want to waver in our confidence, though. We want to keep putting him out. If it's not going well, we'll cut him back a little bit, but we want him to know that we believe in him right off the bat.
Todd, last time you played St. Louis, obviously they got 8 on you guys. It was a really tough game. Now that you look back, was there a sense of rock bottom, or how do you look back and how the team reacted to that?
Well, we weren't any good that night. There wasn't a single part of our game that was even worth discussing, and we've been on the winning end of a couple of those games lately, and the opposition's coach or players, they kind of just park it and they move on, and that's what happens in 82 games. We weren't and aren't in that spot to have that luxury. We've got to get better from it, and I think we improved after that shellacking. It was definitely a stiff slap in the face, and it's a month to the day, I think. So we've done some things better since then. Still have to improve.
Talbot's had some breaks in there, but he's 5-0 in his last 5 starts. Did he shore something up, or is it the byproduct of maybe the team in front of him?
I think when he's in there, he shores us up. He makes us feel comfortable and better. I think he feels a little more confident. Health You know, health in that position is important. He got to heal, and that makes it different. We're in that same situation with Clough right now. You know, what people don't understand is how banged up some of these players play, and they get evaluated based on 100% health all the time, and they get evaluated at their career highs and career bests all the time, and they don't operate like that. And I'm not just talking about the Oilers, the whole league. Very seldom do they play at 100%.
Todd, Braden Shen, has he just had your number in these 2 games, 7 points in 2 games, or is he doing something that you can't handle in the first 2 games?
Well, I would say he's done both. We can't handle him, and Andy's had our number. He's been a offensive spark for them. But when you put up 12 goals in 2 games and you play on the top line, you're likely going to get you know, a few goals and the odd number of assists, and that's happened. So he's a catalyst for their team, but their whole team has contributed, not just him.
Todd, are you seeing signs on the bench in game that your group has a different level of resilience to it than earlier this season? And if so, what signs do you see and tell you that?
Well, we've been able to start better, which is a good sign. There's been some games where we scored first. We went in an extended period where we didn't put the first goal up on the board. And even when we don't, there seems to be a positive vibe on the bench. It doesn't collapse quite as quick, and you know, those are all positive things. But just like we played poorly to lose it, we've had to play much better just to gain that little bit back, and we want to maintain it now. So let's not drop our guard and take a punch to the nose, if you will. Okay.